Hi Virgo, welcome. My name is Cindy. This is Answers Written in the Stars. I am here to do your July the 16th through the 31st, 2020 Love Tarot horoscope reading. I did want to let you know that I am now certified as a healing practitioner, and I will be putting together packages for all of those people that are drawn to do energy work with me. If you are interested in something like that, you can actually send me an email to answerswritteninthestars@gmail.com, and I'm happy to answer all questions for you. I will be putting packages together, and I will have them available soon. So Virgo, I want to go ahead and look at where you are, where the person is that you are thinking about or dealing with, and then I want to look at what it is that neither one of you know about the other person, what you're not sharing with one another. I want to look at what you're most likely going to do, what they're most likely going to do moving forward, and then any lessons that you could be learning at this time as well. So Virgo, what's going on with you these last 2 weeks of July 2020? What's going on with my Virgos? Okay, we do have the Five of Wands here. We have Judgment. Let me see if I can get just a few more energies to come out for you. Okay, we have the World reversed. I'm almost tempted to keep this Ace of Cups, and I don't know why, but there were a lot of cards that fell. So let me just see if I can get a few more. A lot of times what I'm finding is when a lot of my cards come out like that, it's because they still need more shuffling. So let's go ahead and see what else needs to come out. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, the Moon, and we have Strength reversed. All right, and Virgo, my heart fell off the table for some reason. So, it makes me wonder if some of you are maybe struggling a little bit with your heart chakra. So let's look at what's going on here, Virgo. We have the Five of Wands. So, there could be some competition going on. There could be other people involved in your situation, and decisions that still need to be made going on around you, either directly or indirectly, Virgo. With the Judgment card coming out here, there's a decision to be made. You're doing it. This is time. It's time to make it. If you've been putting a decision off, you can no longer do that. It is time to step onto your path, to make a decision and move forward with that decision. It's a big transition time for you, Virgo. And I do believe it could very well be surrounding this other people, this competition, these decisions that need to be made. With the World card here in reverse, there's still things that lessons that you're learning, things that are needing to be wrapped up here so that this cycle can end for you. And with the Ace of Cups, Virgo, this is love. This is a genuine love that you have here. And again, this could be self-love. This could be love for another person. It could be a brand new love even. But there is definitely a lot of love, genuine, true love that you have here around you. With the Two of Wands coming out, you're looking at your path, where you're going. Again, it's a big transition time for you. Where are you going? Make that decision, step onto that path, and that's what you're doing. You really are looking at that for yourself. We do have the Moon, so there are things that you don't know everything. You don't see clearly everything, but you have faith that things will come to light as they need to. And you're just facing your fears right now, Virgo. No matter what's going on, you're facing them. And, just know that your guides are there too for you. Listen to your intuition. Allow it to guide you through this time, through this transition. Because as you move forward, things will become illuminated, but it just feels kind of dark and shadowy right now. You're unsure. You're just unsure. With the Strength card here, it's in reverse. So again, you could be feeling taken advantage of, disrespected here. It could be time for you to really take control of the situation. Stop allowing other people to be in control. It's time for you to take the reins and for you to take control back in your life here, Virgo. So let's go ahead. I want to look at where the person is that you're thinking about or dealing with. What's going on with them during this time? We have the 8 of Swords. It came out in reverse. What else is going on with my Virgos during the last 2 weeks of July 2020? We also have here the Sun. It also came out in reverse. People that they're dealing with. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles reverse. And we have the Star. And I love the Star card. So, wow, we have 2 very powerful positive cards that have come out around the person that you're thinking about or dealing with during the last 2 weeks of July pertaining to you, Virgo. So let's look at this. With the 8 of Swords, if they were stuck in their head, feeling trapped, unable to make a decision or move forward, that's no longer the case. They are moving forward. They have made a decision. And they could be putting some sort of distance between either you two or them and someone else, especially if there's competition going on around you. They're putting distance there. So however that pertains to your situation, but they're no longer stuck and feeling trapped here. They're coming out of that. With the Sun card in reverse, they might be feeling a little down over the last 2 weeks of July, but some of that is because they just don't know the whole truth. They don't see, or maybe it's just that it could just be that they just don't see everything super clearly. Again, you both don't really see things clearly. It's a little bit hidden for both of you right now during the last 2 weeks of July. You just have to move forward. You just have to take those steps and move forward. If they're traveling or vacationing over this time, I will say that they're not having a very good time for whatever reason. But if that's not the case, they are definitely, they just don't see, everything very, super clearly here. But I mean, it's a beautiful card. Things are going to work out. Things are going to be fine. They're going to work out. With the 5 of Pentacles here in reverse, if this person felt abandoned, kind of, as they say, put out in the cold, whatever, they're coming out of that now. Things are realigning. Things are coming back together. And everything's going to work out and everything's going to be okay. So that's all. There's a resolution of that going on around them at this time. With the Sun card coming out, this has to do with their hopes, their dreams, what they want and the connection that they feel they have. And they're just trying to be patient because they're just allowing things to work out. And again, they just don't see things super clearly, but again, they no longer feel stuck and trapped, and things are resolving around them. So let's look at, I want to see what it is that you just are not aware of. What is it that you just don't see regarding them at this time? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, again, you know, this person, and I'm not sure, I want another, let me clarify that. What is the Six of Pentacles? Please clarify that. Okay. All right, so what I am going to say is with the Six of Pentacles coming out, you two are sharing, you're talking, it's an equal give and take, an equal exchange in all areas, financially, emotionally, conversation-wise. You're trying to find a balance between the two of you. You know, if that's not the case, or that could still be the case, but there could be finances, things that are having to be paid out and debts settled, things like that, that's also going on around them at this time. But we also have here the Four of Wands. This is love, commitment, home, family. This is the person your heart belongs to. This is your soulmate. You know, this is the person, you know, they know it. So, you know, and for some of you, you could be actually buying a home or talking about that, you know, putting money down to buy a new home, even do a remodel, an addition, you know, things like that. So for some of you, you know, you could very well be, you know, or thinking about it and not talking about it yet, but they're wanting to. So, you know, this is what's going on that you don't see, that you don't know. So, you know, I do think that they definitely are thinking about, you know, making things right and even, and possibly for some of you, even relocating and moving to, you know, someplace else together. So how about for them regarding you? What is it that they don't see, they don't know, they're just unaware of? Okay, we have the Magician. And we also have the Emperor. So, you know, there could be, and both of them came out reversed. So it could be with the Emperor coming out in reverse, you don't feel like you have any control, you know, and or you, your ego and your pride is kind of been hurt, or, you know, it's kind of out there right now. And, you know, that could very well be some of it, is you're just kind of really standing in your pride right now. And with the Magician coming out in reverse, there could be some sort of deception going on, and feeling like, you know, you don't have the power to make things happen for yourself. And, you know, and again, some sort of deception, financial or relationship-wise, that you're not sharing or talking about with them. But you're definitely, your ego, there's some, you know, it has taken a hit, or, you know, or you're just kind of blocking everything to kind of protect yourself as well, Virgo. So, but again, looking back at your energies, you know, there has been competition. There's been other people involved in decisions that have needed to be made, and you're finally taking, you know, you're finally making the decisions, and, you know, and how the direction you're going to move your life in. You know, there's still some things that need to be wrapped up and completed around you, but this involves love, deep, I mean, true love. I mean, like overflowing abundance of love. And again, you're looking at your path. You really are looking at your path in the direction, but you're not sure. You're not sure, but it's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to take back your power and make decisions based on you and no one else. So, you know, that could be part of you just feeling powerless. But you need to take your power. You need to take your power back. So, what is it that you most likely are going to do, Virgo, moving forward? What decisions are you going to make moving forward? All right, Virgo, we do have the Three of Wands. So there is someone who is a pain in the ass, and there is another person involved here. And So I want to see, I'm not going to take all of those, but there's this one. Oh my gosh, but you know what? You see things clearly. This is about family. This is about love. This is about everything being in balance. This is about vacations. You know, this is saying that if there's someone else involved, it's all going to work out. And you're going to see to that. I think with whatever decisions you're making here, taking your power back, it's going to work out for you. And what's interesting is you both have the sun that came out. Theirs is in reverse, yours is upright. So so I do believe theirs was in reverse and yours is upright. So yeah, I do think that you have a lot of clarity about yourself, and you can make things work out in your favor. And how about the person that you are thinking about or dealing with here? What's going on? What are they most likely going to do moving forward? What is it that they are most likely? Okay, so we also got the Five of Wands coming out for them too. So you both have the Five of Wands coming out. Other people, other competition, decisions that need to be made here. And could be fighting and arguing as well. But this is the Nine of Cups, their hopes, their dreams. And what I am seeing is that they're coming out of their head and they're no longer being stuck. They don't see everything clearly yet, but things are getting resolved. Things around them are resolving themselves, especially if they are feeling abandoned in some way, shape, or form. That's being resolved. And, you know, you are their hopes and their dreams. And again, you are their destiny. You know, you both have these beautiful cards. So I do believe that they do want to share. They do want to share with you. They do want this family, life, love, home, all of that. So, you know, you guys, there needs to be a way to put an end to anyone that, you know, any outside situation that could be going on around you, Virgo. So you've got some big decisions to make here, Virgo. And regarding lessons for you, we have the World, we have the Sun, we have Strength, we have the Moon, we have Judgment. Wow, we have some big ones. We have the Magician and we have the Emperor. So Virgo, wow, a lot of big lessons for you going on in your life at this time. So with the Emperor, again, it's your pride, it's your ego. You need to really look at that. You know, is that the part of you that's making the decision? Because if that's the part that's making the decision, you're not going to be able to make good choices for yourself. With the Magician being in reverse, it's the recognition that there is deception going on. But you can manifest something different. You can get out of this. You feel like you cannot, but you're being told you can. You have everything you need to manifest what it is that you want. But you've got to get out of your ego and take control of the situation. You need to stop feeling like you're powerless and become powerful. And you need to end this cycle. This cycle, it's time to wrap it up. This has been going on for way too long. Whatever the lessons were, whatever things still need to be done, it's time to tie it up and it's time to put it to an end. With the Strength card here in reverse, you know, again, taking your power back. No longer allowing yourself to be played, to be manipulated, to be controlled. Take your power back. You have power. Own it. With the Moon card here, pay attention to your intuition. You don't see everything clearly. You don't. But you are being guided. You are being guided. So listen to your intuition. Follow it and listen to it. You don't see everything clearly, but you will continue to move forward and maneuver through this. With Judgment coming up, this is a big transition going on in your life, huge, a very, very important one. So it is time to really make that decision that you know you need to make. Whatever decision it is that you decide, because you have free will. But whatever decision you make, whether it's going to be either for the better or it's going to be for the worse. So make it very wisely, because it's time. It's time to take the action steps and move forward. And you're really being pushed to do that. And with the Sun card coming out, no matter what, everything is going to work out in your favor. It's all going to end very positively. However it ends, it's all going to turn out in your best interest. So know that and trust that. You're being shown that and guided in that direction. So there you go, Virgo. That is your read for the last 2 weeks of July 2020. If you would like your own personal reading with me, you can go to answerswritteninthestars.com and schedule yourself in. If you're guided to do any kind of energy work with me, you can send me an email to answerswritteninthestars@gmail.com as well. I'm happy to answer any questions. And again, as I get my programs all put together, I'm happy to put you on a list and just kind of keep you informed as well. So anyway, Virgo, thank you so much. You take very good care of yourself, and I will talk with you again the first part of August. Take care.